Oh, something different.
Galatians 6 verse 9. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Let us not grow weary. Let us not faint. Let us not fail. Let not our hearts fail us as we continue to do good, to accomplish purpose, to accomplish the will of God who sent us. Doing good takes a lot sometimes. Sometimes it requires sacrifice. It certainly requires faith and hope. And sometimes, for a while, it will seem as if nothing is happening, as if there is no reward for doing good, as if there is no benefit for the efforts. But there's a due season. There is a lag time between sowing and reaping. We never reap at the same time that we sow. We've got to wait for the harvest. And the waiting is often the hardest part. So very often we begin to weary, to get weary. We begin to struggle because it seems as if we've been doing so much, putting in so much, and seeing no return. We've been believing the promises of God, and we've been doing all the things He says to do, but nothing is changing. But the Word says there's an appointed time. There's a due season. It's important that you do not give up before you get to your appointed time. Because if you do, you would have wasted your efforts. Because God is not unfaithful to forget your labor of love, which you have shown towards the brethren. The Lord is not a liar. He will keep His promises. He's a promise-keeping God, and He's a covenant-keeping God. The Lord is not man that He should lie, nor the Son of Man that He should repent. And so He will come through, but in the appointed time, in the due season. So hold on. Wait for it. Wait on your change. Wait on your harvest. It may linger, but it will come. Joseph took 13 years from being thrown into the pit to the time that he got promoted into the palace. More than 13 years after his dreams, the promises of his dreams, it took more than 13 years for it to come to pass. David, it took 15 years from David being anointed to be king for him to sit on the throne. It took 25 years after Abraham first received the promise of the son, the promised son, Isaac, it was 25 years before Isaac was born. It took upwards of 40 years after Caleb received the promise of the land that he finally got to inherit the land. The Lord will keep his promises to you. And he promised that if we sow, we shall reap. But remember, there is an appointed time. There is a due season. So wait for it. God bless you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And for more, join us at 9 a.m. at 10 Union Square, Crossroads, Kingston, Jamaica. If you can't be there in person, join us virtually via YouTube Live.